Use academic language, maintain a formal and objective tone. Here's a formal explanation of Chapter 2, Review of Related Literature and Studies Using Academic Language. Chapter 2, Review of Related Literature and Studies. Chapter 2 plays a crucial role in a thesis as it provides the foundation for the research by contextualizing it within existing knowledge. This chapter critically examines previous literature and studies that are relevant to the research topic, allowing the researcher to identify gaps, establish theoretical underpinnings, and justify the study's significance. A well-structured Chapter 2 typically includes the following components: theoretical framework. The theoretical framework outlines the theories and models that underpin the study. It provides a lens through which the research problem is analyzed, guiding the formulation of research questions and hypotheses. By presenting established theories, the researcher demonstrates an understanding of the academic discourse surrounding the topic. Selecting appropriate theories ensures coherence and directs the methodological approach. The theoretical framework also helps in interpreting findings within a broader academic context, establishing the study's contribution to existing knowledge. Conceptual framework. The conceptual framework presents the specific concepts and variables relevant to the study. Unlike the theoretical framework, which is broader and more abstract, the conceptual framework focuses on the research's unique aspects. It illustrates the relationships among variables, offering a visual or narrative explanation of how the research problem will be addressed. The conceptual framework is essential for operationalizing variables, ensuring clarity in data collection, and aligning the research process with the study's objectives. Review of related literature. This section synthesizes existing literature related to the research topic. The review should be thematic, categorizing literature into relevant topics to highlight key findings, methodologies, and theoretical perspectives. A critical analysis of literature not only summarizes previous works but also evaluates their strengths, limitations, and relevance. By identifying patterns and discrepancies, the researcher positions their study within the academic field, demonstrating awareness of prevailing debates and knowledge gaps. The literature review ensures that the research builds upon established knowledge rather than replicating existing studies. Review of related studies. In this section, empirical studies that have similarities in objectives, methodologies, or findings are analyzed. The review focuses on studies conducted in similar contexts, allowing for a comparative analysis that highlights relevant trends and results. Discussing related studies enables the researcher to identify methodological approaches that have been effective and to recognize areas that require further exploration. This comparison also strengthens the research design by adopting best practices from previous studies while addressing their limitations. Research gap. The research gap refers to areas that have not been sufficiently explored in existing literature and studies. Identifying the gap is essential as it justifies the need for the current research. A well-defined research gap clarifies how the study will contribute to the academic field by addressing unanswered questions, introducing new perspectives, or applying existing knowledge to new contexts. Recognizing the research gap ensures that the study is original and relevant, thereby enhancing its academic value. Synthesis of the literature reviewed. The synthesis integrates the key points from the reviewed literature and studies, demonstrating how they collectively inform the research problem. This section does not merely summarize individual sources, instead, it establishes connections among them, showing how they converge or diverge on critical issues. The synthesis also emphasizes how the current study is positioned within the existing body of knowledge. It highlights the theoretical and empirical contributions of the research, showing how it addresses the identified gap. If you like this kind of content, click subscribe to be updated on the next tips on how to write Chapter 2. Thank you.